Right, in my last video I was showing me dust extractor and my saw. I got thinking about it because it's a bloody good extractor and I think it's a bloody good saw. But I got to thinking about how much sawdust was left. So I had a look at me saw. So what I've got this dust outlet here where I connect my hose to there, and that is this big one here. But what there also is that one there, and that is there directly behind the blade. And what's happening is, when that is down there, look, it goes and blocks off that big chute. So when it's low down like that, that top one picks up the saw blade. Then when it comes up, this is getting all the residual stuff. So what I need to do is connect that and that together with a Y junction, and then connect that to my dust extractor. So I'm going to see what I can conjure up to connect those two together, because I have a bit of a plan. So what I'd like to do, that sort of restricts the flow. It goes from that diameter to that diameter, which is a bit smaller. So ideally I'd like to keep the same size if possible. So this is 40mm waste pipe, and that fits over that. So what I'd like, it's just a little bit loose, so I'd like to think if I put a bit of duct tape around that, that'll do that, and then it will connect. Oh, I've lost it. Oh, there it is. So it'll connect to 40mm pipework like that. So I want that to be a Y junction. So I'll have a piece of pipe on here, which is a Y junction, and then I want some of this flexible hose. Now I've got some, God, I'm getting bad, I've just had it. Just had it. Okay, there it is. This is off my pond. This is the biggest I've got, but you can get bigger. So then it's just too small. So I need to go to the pond shop and see what I can get. And the 40mm pipe nearly fits my extractor. It's about the same size. So what? Change of plan. I know what I need. I need a socket. Just hang on. Just hang on. There's a socket, look. And it nearly fits. So I think if I heat that up with an air gun, I can get that onto there. I can feel a plan coming together. I just need a Y junction and some flexible pipe. What fits that? Then I think I'm good to go. I've cobbled together my dust extractor to both dust outlets on my Makita saw. It's a bit Heath Robinson. I'll show you what I've done. Ta-da! So that goes to the top port, which is that one there. See if you've got to try and do it with one hand. Which is that one. And it's that one. When the saw blade's down, it goes in front of that big one, look. Do you see? And cuts it off. So, what have I got in here? So, in there is that, which is off my Hoover. So that goes in there like that. Then that goes on there. And that is off my pond. That goes between, what's it go between? Oh, my pump and my waterfalls. So that fits on that end. Right. So these are 40mm waste pipe fittings. So that's a 40mm 90-degree bend with a piece of 40mm waste pipe. That is attached to a piece of pipe what I found which fits inside the 40mm waste pipe, but it needed a bit of insulation tape around it just to give me a nice snug fit in there. And I'll be honest, I'm going to get some black insulation tape and do away with that. I'll go over it, I'll take it off because it'll wind me up. So that fits in there. And that is a 40mm wide bend with a piece of 40mm pipe in. And then that goes in there quite nicely. But I've just wrapped a piece of insulation tape just to make it a bit of a snugger fit inside. Then here, it's a piece of 40mm pipe with that shoved inside with some insulation tape around it. And then that's the adapter what came with that. And I've shoved it. Oh no, that's the adapter what came with it. Then that's another adapter where I've taken off. What have I taken off? So where I took that off it, and it's got a piece of insulation tape around it, and it's fitted in there nicely. So that's all, and I haven't tried it yet, so let's turn it on and see how it comes out. Oh yeah, we have. Well, they're coming out of them both. So let me saw a piece of wood. You say it's first time. Let me saw a piece of wood and we'll see what happens. Right, we'll see how we go when I need it. I've done all my wood cutting now, what I need, but we'll see how we go when I need it. So I'll show you a bit more as I stuff my face with a caramel cornetto. And as I've said before, these are better than sex and they last a lot longer. So, got electric cables in. Somewhere up there, look. And for spotlights up there. Sockets, sockets, sockets. More lights. There. Sockets. This is all for the kitchen stuff down there, and the manifold, so they'll come out low level and feed around for the appliances. Sockets there, and there's more sockets down the back. Well, down there. Just a pendant light in here. That's all for the fuse board, which is going in there. And that's taking me out for the shed. Double sockets. Sockets and sockets. Lights and temperature sensor. Lights and temperature sensor. Fuse for the, well, for the fan. Fan and power supply. That's for the mirror. That's a double socket, which I need up there. Phone point, a socket, and a socket, and a socket, and a light switch, and another sensor. That's a light switch and a temperature sensor as well. And then outside, if I walk around and have a look, wall lights there, and wall lights there to light up all this path. Air source heat pump and the sensor for it. They go down in a duct, come up over there. But of course I've built that cupboard for the fuse panel, I just need to put a new duct in and do away with one. So originally it was coming from here to feed into the shed, but now going to come from over here into the shed, so I've just some ducts to go across there. I've got paint in the shed, got the windows out because I've been painting the frames. Windows are there, I took all the hinges off and catches and everything. So I'm going to put them back on. Looks a bit more done. Morning. Friday morning, I haven't gone to work. It's given a bad weekend this weekend, so I've swapped my days. I can do what I was going to do at work on Sunday because it's all inside, so I've taken today off. I'm going to work here and then go to work Sunday, if that makes sense. So what I'm going to do is finish painting the shed. I've got that side done. I've got this side to do. And down there. And then I want to extend these drains, but I'll do that Maybe do that on an evening. I want to do it when this is dry, and then sort my drains in at this side and put a new duct in, because I'm not going to use this duct anymore. I'm going to come from there. So that's my plan. I want to get the door off and take all the hinges off and everything, so it's all keeps clean. I've just propped the door up so when I unscrew it, it doesn't just drop to the floor. The door's all unscrewed and it's just sat there now. Don't have to hold it or anything. So I've got the door propped off the floor. I'm just going to give it a little sand underneath, just get rid of them splinters. I've stripped all the hinges off and handles. They're all there, look. Taking all the lock out. Taking all the lock out. Only takes 5 minutes and then you don't get everything blathered in paint. Oh, I've got the keep to take off. I can get painting. Just goes on so lovely. I'd normally have this pot in my hand, but I've got my camera in my hand. Need to make sure you get that lip under there. Under there. Got it painted. So what I want to do, I'm going to paint that strip under there black and the bits of the floor black. I'm not doing that today. And then let me just open it up again. So I was going to line it all out, but I'm not sure. But I was going to panel it all out, insulate it and panel it all, but I'm in two minds whether to do that. But that wood's not tannalised and that wood there isn't tannalised, so I'm going to see if I can get some wood preservative with a bit of a greenish tint so it looks like the tannalising. And I'm just going to do that for now. I just want to get something on it. If I can't find anything greeny, I'll just put something on clear and see how we go. So I'm going to go do something else now. And my other something else is this. So When I was cobbling this dust extraction, all this stuff together, I just cobbled it together out of bits what I could find to make it work. But what I'd already ordered was this in clear, and I got it in clear because I thought it'd be nice to see all the wood chippings going up and down. So I can't for the life of me remember how I was connecting that onto there. So I just need to have a look now and see what we're going to do, see if we can get this on. It's always the same intake, but good old gaffer tape comes to the rescue. Everything is always just a few, well, because I'm cobbling it together with bits of all sorts, everything's always just a few millimetres. Too small. So I put some gaffer tape on there. And that is on there nicely. So that's a 40mm waste pipe coupler with a piece of the waste pipe just pushed inside. And on the outlet for the saw, I've wrapped on one layer of gaffer tape. Oh, can't do it while I'm filming, so hang on. And then that waste pipe just fits on nicely. So now I just need to get this. I need to get this connected. Onto there. So I just need to wrap some gaffer tape around that and cut it off flush. You can see it blocks off the back one. So how I've got it linked, it should work from both, because this top one is where the dust bag is supposed to be. We'll have one up the hose, let's see what comes out, see if we can see, because that's why I bought a clear one, because I thought it'd be nice to see the wood going up and down. And you see absolutely nothing. But I don't think I'm going to get it any better than that. God, it's absolutely lashing down outside. Right, not so much filming this week, more getting stuff done. So I'll show you what we've got. So we've got pipe work coming down into the cylinder cupboard, going up. Had no more black brackets, so those white ones are just on temporary, and then they're going to be changed to the black. Got in for the sink, an outside tap. But what I did, I don't know what I've done. I cocked up with the position of my water mains, so I've had to put some elbows on. So I had to put some elbows on to shift it over, but we're going to tee this one into that one, tidy it all up. But for the life of me, I don't know why I've got them there and not here. And things like that bug me, because I spent so much time setting it out, and making sure they came up in the right place, and they clearly haven't. So I don't know what I've done wrong. I could understand it if I'd just put them in, but I hadn't. So yeah, so I've got the 28mm pipes going down to the cupboard in the corner. I'll show you that in a minute. Got bathroom stuff in. This stuff on there, this foil on the plastic pipes, it's so you can trace them. You know, if you put one of them detectors over the wall, it scans them, it shows where they are. And then, oh, these are really good. Instead of putting noggins in, you know, if you're just clipping on a pipe like that, I'll show you on the other side. They've got these little edges on, and it expands there. It slides it in and out. So all you do is extend it, nail it between your timbers, bash your flaps over. God, that sounds risky. Bash your flaps over. Reminds me a bit of a girl from Britain, you, and a bag of chips. And then you can just screw your fittings where need be. That's for a shower controls. That's for an hand shower. That's for the top of the shower up there. All in for the fan. I just need to make good all these holes here. I haven't done that yet. Cord through for the toilet. No, you can't see it there. Cord through under there for the shower waste. So shower tray goes in there, and then the waste will go down there in the floor, and it'll make it all good. That's all for the basin coming through. All for the electric mirror. Got the pipes for the air source heat pump where it comes in. They'll extend down to the isolation valves. Got cables going in. Cables in for all sockets, light switches, room thermostats. Wall mounted TV up there. So the socket will be behind the TV. All that for all the fuses, where the fuse board will go in a cupboard there. Light switches and sockets. Socket there for a TV. Why are you thinking that, oh, why is the door not opening onto that wall? Because this one is having a sliding door in here. Pendant lights, extractor, lights got for all the downlighters in, little cables coming down, sockets, more sockets over there, more sockets down there. I've just cocked up here, two side by side, it's not going to work. So I've moved this one over. So that's going to be a wall one. This one's going to be one of those. This one is going to drop down here, and it's going to be an angled back box sat on top of the worktop or the breakfast bar. So that's what's happening there. So a few little odds and sods just to finish, but then it's going to be window boards, door casings, and window boards, door casings, plasterboarding. I've been pricing up my internal door linings and my window boards, and I have trade accounts and that lot, and it was like 400 quid for 3 casings and window boards for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 windows. There was 9 metres of window board, and I thought, that's bloody stupid. You can't beat the power of the internet. Shopping round with delivery, I've been able to get all my window boards and my door linings cheaper than the best price, half the price, half the best price of local builders merchants round me. It's when they're supposed to be giving you trade, it's ridiculous. So anyway, that's that. So I'm going in now. I'm going to get showered because it's Sunday today and I've been at work today. So I've just come in just to show you a bit of a catch up. So shower time, put the central heating on, I think. Spend some money. Right, I'm going now. Catch you all later.